It just looked like he lost command there in the third. Gave up 4 runs. Just saw a lot of yanks with his fastball and cutter, and just tried to stay in the game. To be honest with you, at the bottom of the order, they had a few lefties down there. I thought it was a good spot for LeBlanc. If the score stayed the same, LeBlanc would have gone deeper for us. But with us tying it, put Plucko in there with the top of their order, mostly right-handers coming up, and throwing the ball so well for us. I wanted to try to keep it right there.
Nathan Ruiz, go ahead.
Brandon, kind of extending off that, what made you stick with Plucko? What made you stick with Plucko there in the 7th rather than just going straight to Valdez?
Well, the guy hasn't given up a run for us, and with the double header and some question marks tomorrow, I just decided he was throwing the ball so well. I had Valdi for the top of the order. Last thing I was expecting was a 2-run homer from the guy at the bottom of the order there. But yeah, I mean, it was Platt hasn't given up a run, and I just had 2 really good innings, and you can finish the game there with him. I got Valdi tomorrow, possibly for length or for whatever I could use him for. So I was trying to stay away, and a 2-run homer from the 9-hole hitter. So that's how it went.
Todd Karpovich, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. After last game, you talked about you guys taking a better approach at the plate. They seem to do that this game. What adjustments did they make, and especially with Urias in that game-winning hit?
Yeah, I thought from the 3rd inning on we had good ABs. We got to put the ball in play more with 2 strikes. We still left some runners out there for me, but I was really happy with the comeback. Franco with a huge double, 3-run double. That was enormous. Cedric, that 1st and 2nd, nobody out. The double down the right field line. Ced continues to take really good at bats. And then Ramon there at the end. He had a couple good at bats earlier in the game. That's why I stayed with him there and ran Ruiz at second instead of hitting for him. So he flew out to the wall and right. I was hoping maybe he'd get a cutter away as they're trying to pound him in. It looked like they're in the 9th inning. That one got probably, I haven't seen the replay on it, but it was probably middle in. He got his hands inside and got a nice base hit up the middle for us. But yeah, Ramon took good ABs today, and he got a huge hit for us in a game that it was a tough day up until that point, losing that first game the way we did, and then the 7th inning 2-run homer there to tie it. So that was a big hit and uplifting for us.
Dan Connolly, go ahead.
Going off that, Brandon, I mean, this is your first win at home. Obviously, it's early, but how much do you guys need this? And how much, especially the way you guys came back after that first game to be able to win, how important was it to get this win and to win it the way you guys did?
Yeah, we're just trying to get better. And we got some guys off to some slow starts offensively. We see a lot of pressing going on with our hitters. Hopefully rallies like we had and wins like this can kind of relax some guys. But we have a lot of guys pressing at the plate right now. And so to get a win, to get some big hits and big spots, something we really hadn't done the last handful of days. That was, the Franco, like I said, the Franco double, the Mullins double. It was huge for us. So hopefully we can, get some momentum going from an at-bat standpoint. It'd be a little bit tougher at the plate, able to grind at-bats out a little bit more. I thought we took better at-bats the second game than the first game. And we just got to build on that Mountcastle too with a nice game. So I'd like to see Mountcastle when he drives the ball the other way like he did.
Stan Charles, go ahead.
Brandon, I understand your thinking on Plutko tonight. He's very much a tantalizing option for you for a lot of things. Is there danger in that? Because it seems like if you really needed a spot starter, he might be the first guy you'd go to for that. Do you have to be careful not to juggle him too much?
Yeah, correct. And the same with Valdez too, because, in this year, we're going to have to multiple innings, both of those guys. And so Plut's just been throwing the ball so well. I was hoping he could finish the game.
Yeah.
And then I got Caesar tomorrow for length if I need it. At the bottom of the order for Adam, only given up a handful of hits on the season, and just left one in a bad spot. And that was really unfortunate.
Now I understood why you left him in.
Mark Viviano, go ahead.
Brandon, you addressed Mountcastle and you were impressed with his at-bats. And this is a guy you talked about specifically putting too much pressure on himself. When you have that talk and you move him in the lineup to take off the pressure and you see the results, is that gratifying to you as a manager?
Yeah, I mean, I just want our guys to have success, and I'm trying to put guys in positions to have success. And it's hard for me to watch our guys grind and we don't have guys that have a ton of at bats in the major league. Even Trey's got 3 years in. It's not like a whole huge career of at bats. Like they're going to face adversity. Ryan Mountcastle is going to face a ton of adversity this year. This is what happens in your second year. The league is not easy, and you're going to have to make adjustments. DJ Stewart's going to have to make adjustments. You see Cedric making adjustments. His swing is different than it was when I saw it 2 years ago. And that's just going to be a continual thing, is that guys that are going to be part of championship clubs, you got to make adjustments to this league because it's so hard. And we're going to have guys go through that this year. And we hope that they deal with adversity the right way, and we're going to be there positive for them. And I like the character of our guys. I really like our player. I mean, they're working hard every single day, and their failures are coming from, or their struggles are coming from trying too hard and trying to do it instead of just kind of relaxing, let the game come, which a lot of times happens when you become older.